Welcome to Visual Knowledge. 3 reasons to love Michel Foucault. Michel is a French philosopher who is influential in activist and academic groups. He has insights on various ideas on mental health, power, sexuality, the notion of man, torture, and much, much more. So reason 1. Madness in Civilisation. Michel explored madness in the European context. It looks at the following: the Renaissance, the Classical Age, and the Modern Age. To Michel, he has an issue with the 18th century, and we are talking specifically about the confinement of people that were defined as mad. According to Michel, modern man no longer communicates with the madman, the term madman being his words. Being placed under institutions which then place you under medical doctors, he sees these outlets as cruel and controlling. With regards to communication, he sees the 18th century as having a serious rupture in dialogue. In a contrasting manner, he sees the Renaissance viewing the madman as having wisdom. However, the mid-17th century was to separate people that were considered mad and put them in the category of vagrants and prostitutes. This is what I call transitional thinking, going from madness being viewed as worthy of study to viewing madness as an illness that needs to be cured. To Michel, the mad person is creative and fearsome. Reason 2. This is a very interesting observation, as Michel does not support or totally abandon torture. Instead, he tries to explain it. This premise will give us a better insight into the violence in ourselves, and we can see there is a relationship, as violence is a massive part of popular culture. From Michel's perspective, public torture was to force control and create fear, but Michel saw the undesirable impact of public torture, whether it was riots, and in some cases the guilty party getting admiration and sympathy. Again, Michel was trying to understand torture and violence in the human context. Reason 3. Now let's set up a premise. Michel rejected many things because to Michel there are no universals. So he rejected Marxism, Christianity, existentialism, Forgianism, and he never joined the gay liberation movement, even though he was a figurehead. I think this loosely correlates to the next point, because from Michel's perspective, you don't need to discover yourself, you need to invent yourself. So it becomes a question or a journey of how to transform yourself. This is a life without scientific and political constraints, as it becomes a work of art with many different meanings. We invent those meanings as opposed to that meaning being a part of some true inner self. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Subscribe, like, and share with Facebook friends.